Hello everyone. Today we have with us Dr. Albi John, who is the Deputy Commissioner of the Health Department, the Greater Chennai Corporation. He'll be talking to us about various initiatives taken by the corporation, and he's also going to talk to us about the much appreciated triad system which the corporation has introduced.
As far as Chennai city is concerned, what happens is that when a person is giving a COVID test, whether it is government lab or a private lab, all the test results are collected by Greater Chennai Corporation on that day evening itself. Suppose somebody gives a test in the morning, by evening, by night, we are getting the results. And this result is sorted division wise and zone wise in the night itself. We have a team working on that. By early morning, this result will be going to the zonal field teams for action. At the zonal level, we have 200 divisions in Chennai city. Each division has a team. It is a decentralized system. The divisional team will call up the patient and say that, okay, you have given a sample yesterday, it has come out positive, but don't worry, no need to be anxious. Our field team will reach out to you. You stay home, no need to worry, no need to search for hospital beds or anything. Our team will come and they will update you on what other action is to be taken. So this is our first step. Thereafter, we have made 251 triage teams. We have made all triage teams are led by a doctor. We have another 500 plus staff nurses and ANMs are attached with the triage teams. What happens is that out of these patients, each patient is visited by a member of the triage team. We have a protocol in place for that. As of now, our current triage protocol says that any person who is below the age of 45 years without comorbidities can be triaged at the doorstep. Previously, it used to be 60 years. Now, our case numbers have also come down. We have revised it into 45 years. So, what happens is that at the doorstep, a doctor or a paramedic visits the patient and checks for his clinical history, how well is the patient, checks for symptoms. A medical examination is done, his parameters, saturation, pulse rate, respiratory rate, single breath count, all these things are considered, and based on that, if the patient is doing well and if the doctor feels that the patient can be can improve himself under home isolation, he is permitted to be under home isolation. But if the doctor or the paramedic feels that he needs more investigations, what we are doing is that we have car ambulances in Chennai city. 251 cars we have made into ambulances with partition and all that. So it is a unique initiative which has happened in Chennai also. These car ambulances are used to take the patients from their homes to the static triage centers or screening centers as we call. And there we do detailed investigation of the patient. We do blood test, we do chest x-ray, and a senior doctor also sees the patient. So who comes to the triage center? The patients who are above 45 years, or the patients with comorbidities, or the patients as decided by the field team that they needs more investigation. So after coming to the triaging center, these investigations are taken, and based on that, the patient is decided. It is decided whether the patient needs to be on home isolation or the patient can go to a COVID care center or to a hospital. From there, the transport is again arranged by the corporation. If they are going back to their homes, they can go back in the car ambulances. Dedicated transport is arranged for transport to COVID care centers or the hospitals also. So this ensures two things. One, universal screening. So all the patients, whoever is getting COVID positive, all of them are tested and triaged, or all of them are triaged and screened by a medical team. That we are ensuring. And we are ensuring that those people who need immediate medical care are immediately taken to the medical facilities, and people who may not need medical attention immediately can be under home isolation. So it leads to the optimal utilization of resources also. So this is our field triage. After that, what happens is that every day, Greater Chennai Corporation calls each and every patient. in the city. Yesterday we made 47,000 phone calls. Of this 47,000 phone calls, we are following up whether they have any, warning signs. Are they having persistent fever? Are they feeling breathless? Do they have a drop in saturation? This we check. And based on this, if it is needed, we use again our car ambulances and our transport mechanisms to shift the patient to higher facilities. So this is the protocol that we are following in Chennai as of now, and we found it to be very useful. If you are symptomatic and if you feel that you need to do a COVID test, there are 3 ways of doing it. So we have 12,000 fever survey workers who visit each and every house on a daily basis in the city. Each worker is assigned 100 to 150 houses. So the resident can tell the fever survey worker that I'm feeling symptoms, COVID symptoms. I feel it is. I would like to get tested. So he or she will arrange for the COVID testing to be done. The second thing is that we are running fever camps in the city. On an average day, we do around 400 camps in the city. These are street corner camps, normally done in areas where COVID cases are more in number. So you can go to each and any of these camps and where you can get tested for free. Thirdly, we have static testing centers. These centers are 42 in number. These centers where you can visit and you can walk in and give a swab. In addition to this, all our UCHCs and UPHCs, we have 140 UPHCs and 15 UCHCs, urban primary health centers and urban community health centers. There also we take the swabs. So this is the way. In addition, these are the ways where you can get tested in a government setup. In addition to this, there are 39 private labs where you can get tested for a fee. So this is what we can do. What you can do if you feel you are symptomatic for COVID-19. Secondly, if you think if you are tested positive for COVID-19, the first thing that needs to do is that to don't panic, stay calm. I mean, most people who gets the disease have a very normal clinical course, and there is nothing to be afraid also. So stay calm and don't panic. Our corporation team, all results are intimated to the corporation in real time. That is, if a test is taken today, it gets intimated to us the next day, and in some circumstances on the same day itself. Anyway, the corporation team will reach out to you the next day and will advise on what to do. For some reason, if the corporation worker fails to reach you, there is a control room. You can reach out to this control room number, the number we are showing on screen. If somebody is under home isolation and needs to follow his health, the signs or the danger signs or the warning signs that we can look for is persistent fever for more than 4 to 5 days, breathlessness. If the patient is feeling that he is breathlessness, that the feeling itself is a warning sign. Then persistent cough and dehydration. Many of the patients currently have thermometers and pulse oximeters also. So persistent, we can maintain a temperature chart. In the temperature chart, if there is persistent fever for 4 to 5 days, that is it. That is a major warning sign. Also, saturation, pulse oximeter saturation, if it is less than 94, that is the time when we need to take medical care. So in the case, if you think you need admission, there are two to three ways to do it. One thing is to call 104. 104 is the number of the unified command center in the state where the details are entered and based on a tele-triaging, beds are allotted. That is one option. So from GCC we have introduced a telemedicine app. It is called the GCC BigMed. It is there in Android Play Store. So you can download the app for free and get a teleconsultation for free also. This is for all home isolation patients. And people with other needs also, other medical needs also can use it. It's not only for home isolation patients, but primarily intended for them. And we have currently we have introduced 5 WhatsApp numbers also. These numbers also can be used for this purpose. They can do a WhatsApp video call and the patient can take medical advice. Also, if you feel it is an emergency, we can always call 108. 108 is the ambulance service of Tamil Nadu government. 108 is the 4 beds. The number which needs to be called is 104. If you feel if you have any of the danger signs, the first thing is to seek medical care. If direct in-person medical advice is not possible, I mean, as I was mentioning, the video call app or the WhatsApp call service can be used. There are multiple private hospitals also which use telemedicine advice, that also can be used. In the meantime, proning is scientifically proven to be helpful in a large number of patients. We also, from GCC, we have released a video on how to use proning to increase our oxygenation levels. Proning also can be tried. In Chennai, we are following a community-driven COVID prevention strategy. Major pillars of our strategy is 2 sets of workers, the fever survey staff and the focus volunteers. The fever survey staff are the 12,000 people that we have employed who visits each and every house in the city on a daily basis for active surveillance of symptoms. Whenever a symptom, a COVID-like symptom is identified, it is intimated to a doctor which we have deputed to each of the divisions. Whenever a symptom is identified, we direct the patient to the doctors we have deputed in each of the divisions. The doctor sees the patient and starts symptomatic treatment immediately. I mean, we are not waiting for testing results also. If it is a COVID-like symptom, symptomatic treatment is initiated. And testing is done for all the patients who is showing any symptom whatsoever. So this is the fever survey workers. Then we have the fever camps. So from the fever survey workers, some cases are referred to the fever camps. Sometimes even with the active surveillance of the fever survey workers, many of the residents, they would have gone out or they would not have been there at the house when the fever survey worker would have been visiting. That is why we are doing street corner fever camps. We are doing 400 fever camps on a daily basis. Any ILI, influenza-like illness that is identified at a fever camp, that is again, it is also tested. So as I was saying before, all the cases which are tested, whether in government labs or private labs, the results come to us. The next day, the results are intimated to the patient. And after the intimation of the results to the patient, they are either triaged at home or at a screening center. Based on the triaging status, they are advised home isolation, the care at a CCC or a hospital admission. We follow up all the patients on a daily basis through teleconsultation. Every day we are making phone calls to all the patients in the city, irrespective of their place of admission. And one more thing what we have done is that we have appointed a set of staff called Focus Volunteer. Focus is an acronym for Friend of COVID Citizen Under Surveillance. This Focus Volunteer, there are 2,000 in number. What the Focus Volunteer does is that every positive patient, a Focus Volunteer is mapped with. So for 5 to 10 streets, there is a Focus Volunteer, and he is the person who takes care of all the needs of the patient under quarantine. This way, the positive patient, the COVID positive patient, is able to continue his quarantine. Whatever his needs are, if he has to run some errands, or if he has to buy something, buy medicine, buy milk, anything, he can call up the Focus Volunteer and he will take care of the requirements. And in case of an emergency also, the Focus Volunteer will be one of the first persons to come and help the patient also. So this is the end-to-end care that we have designed as far as Chennai City is concerned.